Hello everybody, Ken here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. It's very tense right now. Benedict has got the CEO of the company. He caught him burning files and now he's got him at gunpoint. He's going to shoot him unless he says what he wants to know, which is what was in the files. I can't. Please. Okay. Please don't shoot. It was money. It was all money. I was burning money. That's it. Your valuable commodities. The longer any of you are in here, the more profit we make. We were just bending the rules. That file was the proof. So what are we worth? What do you get for keeping us inside? $73,000 a year. Each son of a bitch. It's time for you to start paying back. Well, it's all go. Hopefully our riot police have rescued this prison. Looks like they have. Negotiators calling. The mayor has brought in some armed police from the nearby police station. And be careful with these guys. You might just end up with a bloodbath on your hands if you let them loose. On the other hand, the prisoners may choose to surrender when they see these guys coming in. Wait, so maybe we don't use these guys? I don't know. We got to capture this max sec wing. Right, okay, well we've got this. Now we need a guard in here, right? So let's grab a guard. Deployment, staff, guard. There we go. Why he's leaving? Oi, mate. Operate this monitor. Come on. I'm a busy man. Is he going to operate the monitor? It's active. There's a guard. Why is it not active? Or maybe I can connect. Maybe that's what I need to do. There we go. Nope. Okay, that doesn't appear to be what we need. There's got to be an option here, right? Why is it not? There was a guard right there. Come on, what are you doing? Why is this not working? Why is the guard just pissing off? What a useless man. Okay, well anyway, we got work to do. Let's get on with it. We can't worry about that for now. We got our riot police. Gonna get them in here. Our other riot police. One man dead. Got to get them in here as well. These guys out the top. I guess they can come in over here. Right? And we should be careful, because we don't want to get too near the canteen. Otherwise, well, they'll know what was up. And then there'll be trouble. The armed police are here as well. Of course. They're going to cause like a right wealth of havoc if we use them. We could tend to the medical needs. Like, I don't think that's a high priority right now. Like, I'm sorry, but it doesn't. There's a lot of murder going on. We need to deal with the murder. There's a dead guard. Can we get our paramedics in here? Get them doing stuff. Get them on the beat, on the case. Get these paramedics up a little bit closer so they can start helping dudes out. These guys seem okay. Although I guess maybe they're kind of injured. So let's get the other paramedics. Move them in. Right. Well, it's all go. We need to get rid of these guys as well. I really want to know why the guard didn't do his job. Looks like they're just like wandering out. Like they don't want to be here. Which is a bit bizarre to me. There we go. Like all the guards are just leaving as soon as you do anything. That's not what we want at all. Right, let's move this riot police down, nevertheless. Let's get them in here. I can't even tell where the canteen's attached to. It seems to be an entirely self-contained area with no doors. Which is a bit weird. Like, there's no way in here, right? This is like a locked off area. Get these guys ready. I guess these guys can come in as well. Right, let's move in. Heal up. Only 5 prisoners left. God knows where they are. Maybe we should be dealing with the chaps over there. I guess we need to go in here. This seems kind of dangerous, but there we go. We've got stuff to do. It's a riot. I predict a riot. Alright, in fact, there's no predicting to be done. There's just a riot. We know how to build an infirmary. We've kind of done building before. That doesn't feel like something we need to focus on. We've got plenty of other stuff we could be doing right now, such as clearing out these areas, perhaps. We'll get these paramedics to go in here and make sure no one's too hurt. We'll get the other paramedics to go up here, ready to sort these guards out. These guys can, I guess they can check out these rooms, right? Can they get in here? I know it says staff room, but doesn't seem like any reason they couldn't get in there. Any prisoners? No, the prisoners are all done. Okay. There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. It's all quite quiet in there now. There are no canteens accessible by the cell. I mean, that's because there's no door to the canteen, as we just established. Right, now this entire building is clear now, so maybe now we can actually put some guards in here, right? Was that the problem before? That we like maxed out on guards, perhaps? 23 of 25. Where are all our guards? How do we select them all? Is there a good way to select them all? I want them to... Okay, close this. You. Oh, I need to close this probably. Probably the problem. There we go. Select you. You guys, get over here. One of you. Let's go you. Get into the office room. These riot guards can go check out the other rooms, make sure nothing weird's going on. But there's no riot now. Maybe they didn't stay in the building because the building still had a bit of a riot. And so they thought, well, it's probably not safe to be in there. I wonder how our firemen are getting on. We haven't really moved them in a while. There's one prisoner urinating. He's being escorted as he's urinating. It's a bit worrying. Prisoners these days, eh? Right. Fire engine over here. That's all good. What's going on now? Well, let's see if our guard actually works. Maybe now the room's clear. Maybe our guard will do the job. And we can get our security on. There you go. He's staying there now. Can we operate this now? I mean, he's not leaving the room, which is something, I suppose. Connect. Can we do that? Is that what we needed to do? I don't know. Well, the guard's leaving now. Right, riot police. You guys, go check this room. Just to be sure. Could still be stuff going on. These guys are injured. We should probably get our paramedics inside to... where's the ones inside? Probably get these chaps to kind of heal you guys up. Make sure we're not causing any other undue problems. It doesn't give us any other good indications. Bring the fire under control. We never did that. Maybe that's why we need to still bring this fire under control. Let's get the fire squad. Maybe we should clear the things up with them first and foremost. We'll set them off in here doing fireman stuff. We'll check over here and see if there's anything left to do. These guards seem to have well, this guard's dead. This guard's dead. I don't think they're the ones we sent in though. Tired. Staff prefer to rest in a staff room. Well, there's a riot going on. Why are these guys all kind of titted off over here? All get in there. Do your job. Someone do your job. Please. I can't do it for you. I think bringing the fire under the control might be like one of our key points here. Maybe that's just something we needed to get done. If we move in here, maybe we can finish off these last few bits. There's a bit of fire here and there. We'll get one of these chaps to go over here. All these... This guy's unconscious, Mr. Cadwallader. I had a maths teacher called Mr. Cadwallader. It's a pretty unique name. I don't think he was Tom, but who knows? Not me, that's for sure. We'll move you down there. We'll move you up here to deal with the fire up here. Oh, he sniped it. I didn't quite get it, I don't think. Right, looks like all the fire's done, apart from these couple of little bits. I don't know how I think this whole building has to be demolished anyway. So I don't think we really have anything else to do here. I'm just looking out to see if there's any more obvious bits of fire around. Might be a little bit there. No, the fire is in fact done. Oh, here we go. Here's Benedict. I want my wheels now. Wallace is joining us. If I catch sight of a tail, you'll be scraping pieces of him off the freeway. That's it. It's time to bring the situation to an end. The team is all in position. None of us are getting out of here. It's not you they want. What are you talking about? I did it for money, but he did it for political gain. The longer the sentences, the more votes he got. Who the fuck are you talking about? Mayor Heller! It was his blueprint, I just oiled the wheels. Those files were the evidence that could destroy his career. Oh no! They're gonna kill him. You are shitting me. Da 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 da! What the fuck? They're coming in. Get ready. I fucking warned you. Oh, they're all dead. Rest in pieces. And yet another conspiracy is covered up. Good job, lads. In fairness, maybe he'd have had a better shout if he hadn't taken 4 of the bullets out of his pistol. Or his revolver, I should say. But there we go. Everyone's dead. Oh, these guys are okay. These guys were just civilians. How did he get shot in the chest twice? Maybe that was just these chaps. They wanted to make sure the CEO didn't get out. Crikey. This whole campaign's been super dark. But there we go. The facility is under control and the rioters have been subdued. It could easily have turned out a lot worse. We've got one hell of a cleanup operation ahead of us. Or should I say, one heller of a cleanup operation ahead of us. Whoa! I'd appreciate your help with that if you've got the time. We don't have any building contractors on site, so the first step will be to hire some new workmen to get to work repairing the place. I always thought security here was much too lax. These inmates have been given too much free rein for too long. That stops today. I mean, most of them are dead. I want you to build a new armory with a U, which I approve of, and then deploy armed guards at key positions around the prison. The sight of that will subdue these prisoners and they'll think twice about causing this much trouble again. I'm also approving the funds to provide body armor to all guards on site. Our men need to be able to defend themselves. It's time for police state, boys. We've a few other requirements. There are a lot of prisoners who need to be taught the error of their ways. Build a new solitary confinement wing. Our guards will take care of moving inmates to solitary as required. Solitary gives inmates time to reflect on what they've done and reminds them who is in charge around here. There's a lot to do here. We really appreciate your help. Once you feel you've done enough and you're ready to move on, click the Polaroid by the front gates. Okay, so we can kind of mess around here for a bit. I think that's probably a wise thing to do. I guess we should save the game because it's been a while. Let's save it here. Boom. Here we go. It does auto save, but I quite like to make a save myself. Right, well I guess the riot police can kind of go away now, right? Because these guys aren't really needed anymore. Bureaucracy. Armory. Boom. Oh, we can't do that until the other one's done. Tasers and body armor. Great stuff. Well, we'll wait for that to finish. And while that's going on, we need to start cleaning this place up. Right. Tend to the medical needs. Hire guards and deploy them to the recaptured zones. We've kind of done that. They're kind of wandering around a bit, but that's fine. I feel like we've got enough guards. Oh, in fact, we've got 6 guards. I don't know what happened to them all. Maybe they all died. It says 23 and then it says 6. Oh, they're all resting, I see. That's why. They're all busy. That's how many are free. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Then they're probably okay. So while that's going on, Why is this still blinking? Don't know. No idea. Well, we'll let it keep going. Maybe it's just going to keep blinking for now while that's going on. They found a taser. Authorizes your armed guards to use lethal force. Can we turn this off? There we go. Probably don't want to do that now. That's I feel like we've done enough for one afternoon. Right, let's build some buildings. I guess firstly we should probably bulldoze this entire thing up here. This entire like trash fire. Okay. And we should build some new buildings. Some lovely new fresh buildings. A fresh start for this prison, which has been through so many bad times. We'll go with concrete because that fits the current aesthetic. So we need an infirmary and a morgue. I mean, they could kind of be the same building, to be honest. We need materials. Rooms. No, we need rooms first. Let's speed this up so it starts getting going as quickly as possible. Rooms. Where's the... no, not rooms. Objects. Large jail door. We'll pop one in here. And we'll pop one in here. There we go. And then we can build a little morgue and a little infirmary for that whole thing. It's going to take a while for that stuff to come in. We got... how do we see our workers? Maybe we need some workers. Yeah, we do. We don't actually, I don't think we have any workers. So nothing's going to be getting done. Yeah! Cash in. Great stuff. Shotgunned armed guards. That's quite something. We've got 4 of naught, which is a bit weird to think about, but there we go. I guess we can probably send some of these guys home now. We don't really need them here anymore. Right, and bureaucracy. Right, we've approved this. Let's get body armor. Defense before offense, as they say in the United States of America. And this building all built now? Looks like it pretty much is. So let's grab concrete wall. Let's put in a wall. I'm going to say over here. Doesn't need to be... The morgue needs to be a bit smaller, I think. Right, rooms. Okay, let's slow time down a little bit. We want a morgue, which needs to be indoors with a morgue slab. I guess we should probably wait until they've started putting the wall in so I know where the wall goes. Hopefully that won't take them too long. We need more guards here because they're the guards we currently have are not not opening the doors quickly enough. Although I suspect they'll probably just get dragged around all over the place. Doesn't seem like any reason we can't hire more guards. We have quite a lot of funds available to us. Let's assign our rooms. Morgue here. Boom, bang, a bang. And the infirmary here. Just like so. We also want our power to come over here. This is a power line. So I guess we can just build from this power line. And drag it through here like this. Seems to be the way. It's interesting actually that they kind of, these walls seem to have power lines. These big old walls seem to have power lines going through them. Kind of a fun design. Right, okay. And while that's going on, we'll see what we need in those rooms. Infirmary needs indoors with a medical bed. Well, that's not too difficult. We just look for a medical bed. Nope, didn't type it. There we go. Medical bed. Let's pop some of these down. There we go. Plenty. And then the morgue, which requires a slab. Morgue slab. Let's rotate it and slap it here. There we go. Anything else we want in the room? Maybe a bin in each one. Always good practice to have a bin. Because you never know what's going on. Put a TV in the morgue. Because, you know, doing morgue stuff can kind of get a bit depressing. So, TV might keep things a little bit better off. But CCTV in the infirmary seems like probably a pretty sensible idea. And that probably should do it. We've got a desk. Can we get... Is there a desk here somewhere? Maybe a radio. Radio's kind of fun. Nice radio for the prisoners. Not quite sure what that red square represents. Can we take a look at it? No, it's gone away now. Looks like there's still lights to go in the morgue. Oh, maybe we need power to the morgue. Maybe that's all it is. Yeah, it looks like power won't go between those rooms. So we'll pop that down. That should get all of that sorted out. Built an infirmary. We're going to build a morgue to collect the dead, which is kind of terrifying. Now we need to build an armory. Okay, well, we'll do that. Foundations. Concrete. We'll bop it here. Right in the middle of the prison. Nice and terrifying for everyone. And it requires an entrance, which is objects. Large jail. I mean, I guess this should be like a... Is a large jail door more safe than a staff door? I don't really know. Let's go with a large jail door. And we'll bop it there. And then we'll just go... We'll wait for that to show up. And then we can put the room in. Which is... Where's armory? Parole. Yard. It's going to be one we don't have. Armory. Here we go. Indoors, weapon rack, guard locker, table. Right, well, we need to wait for them to come over and build this. I suppose they'll probably have to finish the morgue first. But hopefully that's almost done. I told you to put a morgue slab in there. Did you not put a morgue slab in there? No, it is going. We just looks like our workers are too busy. Maybe we should get some more workers in. There we go. Bureaucracy. Tasers. And we can get taser rollout. Extends the program so regular guards may also carry tasers. That seems pretty sensible. Like, tasers is probably better than your average armed guard with a shotgun. Like, shotgun's not even a good thing for a prison, right? Because that's kind of... It's got like a spread to it. You might hurt someone. That doesn't seem safe at all. Anyway, rooms. I mean, you might hurt someone, as though that's not the point of carrying a shotgun. But there we go. I like to be conscientious about these things. Designate it as an armory. We need a weapon rack, a guard locker, and a table. Well, let's get in there. Let's zoom in close. There we go. And we want a weapon rack. We want a guard locker. Boom. I feel like some of these things... I mean, it's okay because you'll know when when there's a problem. Sorry, you'll know when there's stuff missing because it will tell you what you're missing. But I feel like they could do a better job of like showing you explicitly what you're missing. We also need a table, which I guess here's a table. We'll put a couple of tables in here just to let them do table stuff, and also everyone's favourite kind of table, a pool table, which we'll put here so that prisoners don't see that they've got a pool table, and also a nice telly for a bit of keeping up with Strictly. There we go. Great stuff. Maybe that's a bit excessive, but there we go. Materials. Floor. Ceramic floor. Probably okay. These guys can't get in and out because there's no guard. It's the only problem with doing it like this. We do need to also stuff for over here. White tiles for the infirmary. Looks good to me. And I guess, or like fancy tiles for the morgue, because it's a morgue, you know. We want to keep people as happy as possible in this terrible job where you're dealing with dead people all the time. And we'll bop the ceramic floor in here as well. I like to have it in the doorway. Don't really know why, but for some reason my OCD likes to do it that way, so we'll do it that way. There's the morgue, nice and finished. Not very exciting morgue, but there we go. You kind of see why these rooms are generally smaller. Oh, here they go. Look at this. Boom. Workman efficiency. All coming in at once. Nailed it. I mean, we've been given like unlimited funds almost from Hella, I feel like, so we're okay. We can get taser rollout. Boom. Dogs. Little dogs. Yeah. Remote access. High-tech equipment for remote control. Oh, that seems quite useful actually, because then maybe the guards wouldn't have to keep wandering over whenever someone needed to get in a door. Put these lockers in. And we need to deploy armed guards around the prison. Staff. Armed guard. Well, once these, we'll be able to have 4 once this last locker goes in. I think. There we go. Put 1 in here. We'll put 1 up here. We'll put like 1 over here in the canteen. And then we'll put 1 down here. There we go. Go to deployment. Then click armed patrols. Or we should do a patrol, and maybe that makes more sense. Armed patrol. I imagine that they'll sort themselves out on that one. There we go. We'll bop you there. You can go down here. And anywhere else. Looks like we're okay other than that. This other guy can kind of patrol outside maybe. He can go like over here. And then down here. I wonder if we can just put him in a big circle. I don't really want guards on each of them. There we go. We should take 1 off here as well. There we go. Is that 4? Oh, it worked itself out. I think it worked itself out once we got it going. There we go. Brilliant. Now we can build a solitary wing. And that's probably the last thing to do. I guess we can hire some more guards. It does say we should do that, but I feel like we hired enough guards already. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Not me. Put 1 over here in the empty area. Right, okay. Fantastic. Do you want to build a solitary wing? I mean, I guess we could do that, but maybe we'll just have a look at it and see what it needs. No sense in, like, spending all that time doing it and then not really needing to, I guess. Solitary. Take a look at it. So it just needs to be enclosed. So you just put them in. So I guess maybe we'll do it quickly. Why not? While we're here. Before we wrap up. Let's pop that in. Oh, in fact, we didn't put the lights in this armory, which is no good. So, concrete building. Just a small wing here. And once that's up, while that's going, we'll do the utilities and we'll get the piping, electrical pipe. We'll have it come up here, into here, like so. And then we're going to want materials. We're going to want a concrete wall. But we're going to want an entrance. Objects, jail door, there. Then we're going to want entrance is concrete wall. We'll wait for this building to go up and then we'll put in a couple of solitary cells. They can be quite small, I suppose. This doesn't seem to be... They can just be like 1 by 1. So that's okay. We'll I think I know what we'll do for this. Although we'll see how our space lines up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. That works just fine. We'll take this out, in fact. We'll bop it here. We'll bop it here. We'll bop it here. We'll bop it here. Then we'll grab the doors from over here. Solitary door. Great stuff. Did they put in the old electrical cable for this? Oh, they did. They just haven't finished. That's why it's not. I like how they installed the door and now they can't get in and out. That's pretty funny. I just want to look at utilities. Yep, that works. And these guys, well, they're just going to have to stay here for now because there's nowhere else. There's no way for them to get out. So I think that's pretty much everything we're going to need to do. It hasn't quite finished, but that's pretty much what a solitary is going to look like. Maybe we do the floor up nicely. We should be like, bam. I'm going to put concrete floor because it's solitary confinement. And you've misbehaved. Although maybe concrete floor is the default and we don't need to do it. Yeah, I guess maybe there's already a concrete floor by default. What about concrete tiles? Okay, great. So once that goes down, that'll all be finished and tasty. And that's going to bring an end to things. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Ken. If you've enjoyed the episode, be sure to pop that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Prison Architects and other games as well, of course. And yeah, I will catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Cheers!